Dynamite download.
Mission Pro Wrestling, the symbol of excellence in women's sports entertainment.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Mission Control with Myndrunner. I am super excited and a little bit nervous because I have two of the most badass wrestlers, two women warriors in wrestling all over the place, and they may have a bit of a beef with each other, but we're going to get into that. But two of my favorite people on the planet, I'm talking about La Bujacana, La Fashionista Rache Chanel, who recently had a somewhat disappointing ending to a fantastic match against Tiffany Nieves for the title at Mission Pro Mania. And, of course, La Mira herself, La Jefa of Mission Pro Wrestling, perhaps the EVP. I don't know if she's kind of following the footsteps of certain bucks, but we're going to find out about that. But ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us. Please make sure you got questions for our friends here in the chat. Drop them off. But we're going to get down to it. Let's just get right to it. Those of you that watched Mission Pro Mania, you know some are arguing a travesty, a miscarriage of justice, but some are supportive. But let's just get right to it. Thunder, a lot of people say you cost Rache. Rache had the win against Tiffany Nieves, La Princesa, and you cost her the match. What happened?
I think it's easier to blame someone for our shortcomings. She should have won on the first time that she faced La Princesa. I was just here, I was a little bored. Let's put it that way, because I was going to be super busy the next day. As you guys knew, I had a major pay-per-view that I had to do. So, since I was bored and I didn't get to inflict pain on Lady Bird, I had to do it on somebody else. And I told Abu Jicana about 3-4 months ago that she needed to be careful in the locker room. She knows. I went and I asked her, because she's looking a little lonely. She's not looking like herself. I stand to my word. Bujicana is nothing personal. I feel like ever since your bestie left, you're not the same. You're not the same. You still you bring the fire, but I still you need some tajin on your shit. You need spice. You need some spice. You need that extra spark, because I don't feel that, even though you have two opportunities to finish La Princesa, who's, by the way, such a great champion. Her face is everywhere. She's promoting everywhere. She's just, she's an NWA. She's going to be an Exodus Pro. I think she's a champion in Exodus Pro. It's just been amazing, the work that she's been doing. So, of course, I'm going to side with somebody like her, because she reminds me of a young Thunder Rosa who's hungry, who doesn't take no as an answer, who will use any means necessary to get the job done. And Buji, sin cosas personales, I don't think you have it.
Oh, wow. Okay. I mean, I don't know. Some people wondering. Let's get to La Bujacana herself. Do you think this is some tough love coming from Thunder Rosa, or is somebody a bit biased?
Myndrunner, I teach life lessons in this bitch. It's not, I'm trying to give her an advice. It's a life lesson.
Oh, life lesson. I appreciate it. Now, by the way, it's Myndrunner, not Myndrunner, but okay. I'll take that. I take that. You can call me. You've called me Myndrunner before. I get where you're coming. Myndrunner. Okay, thank you. La Bujacana, what is your response to Thunder's words there?
Thunder Rosa, you were a woman I looked up to when I was first getting my foot through the door on the Indies. I joined Mission Pro, a company you started that's supposed to be to build up women And here you are stopping me from winning the strap match, and now you're tearing women down. What's up with that?
I'm not
Come
tearing
on,
you.
Thunder.
I
Oh,
wanna. I
oh,
wanna.
well, Thunder, you had a chance. Let her continue. Let her respond.
Bougie, keep going. I'm taking notes. I'm taking notes.
So here I am trying
Mm-hmm.
to better myself,
Mm-hmm.
and Thunder, she's bored
Mm-hmm.
and doesn't have anything else to do. Well, you should have laced up the boots and went against Ladybird. That's what you should have been doing.
Okay.
You didn't have nothing to do with my match.
Okay.
And so on June 15th, am I going against you or Holiday? Make up your mind.
Ooh.
What are you going to do?
Well, Holiday is not coming. She was just, she's one of my homegirls. She's my sister, and she had the day off, and she was just like, "Yeah, sure, I'll whip you at somebody's house for you." I was like, "Here." I fed her handsomely, and she did an amazing job. What an amazing match, let me tell you. Like, she is such a top tier talent, and I love her, former champion, just like you, Woody. I mean, remember back in the day, like I used to tell you this all the time. I believe in you. I totally believe in you. I really, and that's the reason why I stopped you from winning that match, because you have to wrestle the best. And I know I said it. La Princesa is our champion, but she's not at the top of the food chain there. And it's La Jefa who you have to
Okay.
face. I get to
Ooh.
I get to play around with things because I make some of the rules, and of course the our general manager Carolina always have to steer the pot because you know, she doesn't have anything better to do. And now she put me with you, which I'm totally fine. Yes, I was, being a little brat. But at the end of the day, Bougie, when you get in the ring with me, it's not like I'm gonna just embarrass you. I'm not gonna do that. I'm going to give you an opportunity to get better and to show people why you should get another chance and why you should be a champion again. That's what I'm trying to say. That's what I'm trying to do for you.
So,
Okay.
Thunder, are you saying that if she beats you on June 15th, that will prove to you that Rache has it?
I mean, I don't know if it's going to prove it, but at least it's going to be, I mean, it's going to be a fun little thing for me to do. Right. And at the end of the day, it's, Bujikana needs me. You need me, Buji. You need me. You need me. You need me.
I
You like
need you.
you need me in your life.
What do you think of that, Rache?
Yes.
Do you think you need Thunder, or do you think you've already got what it takes? I mean, you had 2 title matches in a row. You kind of were, and you have. People say you had that match won. You could have be the Mission
Yeah.
Pro Champion talking right now. Do you need Thunder?
I didn't need Thunder when I became a tag team champion. So I don't need her now.
All right. Okay. I was trying to be, a good locker room leader by telling you like how I could help you to get to bigger heights. But if since you're just laying it down like that, okay, I'm gonna take care of business on June 15th then.
Ooh. What about you, Rache? June 15th. I mean, it's going to get ugly. What are your thoughts? Do you think this tough love from Thunder Rosa is helping, or do you think there's something else going on here?
A long time ago, Thunder, you and I were in the ring, but I wasn't La Bujicana. I
Good
was
point.
someone else. So now, as we run this back, you're going to get somebody else. I'm more polished than I used to be.
I know, sister. I seen you grow. I've been in the back watching your matches. I seen the development of La Bujicana. It's not like I don't know who you are. Remember this. This is what you youngsters forget. I sit in the back. I observe and take notes. So when I get in the ring, I know how I'm gonna beat your ass and how I'm gonna cut you piece by piece, Bujikana. Yes, you are not probably throwing balls anymore, and you don't act like you are in a baseball team. But I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna go to the salon. I'm gonna get ready. I'm gonna get look beautiful. I'm gonna be a little bougie lately, so I can feel like I'm in your shoes. So when I get there, I absolutely know the steps that I have to take to beat you. And also the steps that I have to take to make you better. Because you like it or not, Bougie Kana, you don't get an opportunity You don't get an opportunity to wrestle a bona fide badass bitch like La Jefa Thunder Rosa.
Mm-hmm.
So, Rache, do you feel like Thunder's gracing you with her presence by allowing you to take her on, or do you think that there's a hidden motivation? Because Thunder, but quite frankly, and again, I just for clarification, everybody, I am a 100% Thunder Rosa fan, but I am also a La Bujicana fan, 100%. So
Myndrunner.
I can't take sides.
Mid right now.
I'm totally mid. Well, let me ask you this, Thunder, and this because I know Bougie's kind of fuming. That's the second time today that you've mentioned you youngsters. You took a bit of aggression out on Izzy, who was becoming a darling, and she is a darling in the independent scene. She's rising, and you were a little brutal with that slap. Now, some people interpreted that as some tough love, like, hey, it is a lesson to learn in the wrestling industry. Not everybody's your friend, and it did toughen her up enough to take on JP Harlow and win. I think we did kind of see, you can connect the dots. You can make an argument that the slap at Sleepless in San Antonio led to a victory for Izzy. So you could argue that, but if you're up here for lifting up the best, didn't Rache kind of already show you that she was worthy of winning the championship because she had it won, and then you took that away from her? Do you have an issue with the youngsters? Do you think that they don't respect Thunder Rosa like they should?
It's not about respecting me. It's about respecting the business.
Respecting the business.
And in order to win, sometimes you have to lose a lot. Bujicana. You were
Well, how say something like that? Now I respect this business. And on June 15th, I've been watching your matches, and you ain't gonna come and sandbag me. So what you might want to do is step your game up and get ready for La Bujicana.
Ooh, sandbagging. Thunder, what's that a reference to? I have no idea what that's a reference to. Let me sip my tea, though.
That is a subject that we shouldn't be talking about, because that's not even the deal. And I've showed the world what a real professional wrestler looks like, what a real professional does. And I'm not picking on things that happened in the past, Bougie. I'm not at all. I'm just seeing the facts that are happening right now. And you didn't win last time. It could have been me. It could have been whatever, a plethora of things that I'm not going to discuss right now. But the reality is that on June 15th, you have to see me. And there's not going to, maybe if you want to talk about sandbag, I'll just bring one and fucking hit you in the head.
Oh,
that's the only way that word is going to be used here, is going to be tossed around here.
Okay. Basically. So why don't you dry your hair so that I can comb it for you and give you the makeover that you desperately need?
All right. Well, I'm going to go and make an appointment with, a rock and roll salon here in San Antonio, who are my sponsors for my hair. I'm going to tell them all the crap that you were talking about and make sure they glue this hair real well. Cause I know you're going to try to be all, you can call yourself bougie, but you're going to get a little ghetto on me and you're going to try to pull the hair away. Yeah. Cause I see it. See it. Myndrunner. See, she's bringing that spice. I have not seen that fire in a while. So I'm getting in your head, which is good. That's what coaches do. Well, that's what the best coaches do with people that they work with. And that is to bring the best out of them, or even the worst, so they can get and become better. So Bougie, I don't have much to say. Then June 15th is going to be hot. The June 15th, you're going to bring something that people have not seen in a while. Yeah, you might have been hungry for the title, but this is for something else. The bottom line is, this is for respect, Bougie. This is respect. And you have to respect La Jefa, and you have to respect what I bring to the table, Miss Bujicana.
Okay.
Question for Thunder, and then a question for Rache. If La Bujicana defeats you clean in the ring, Thunder, will you shake her hand and give her the props that she deserves?
Depends on how my mood is that day.
So it depends on the mood. Bujicana, would you accept a handshake from Thunder if you defeat her in the ring after the tough love coaching narrative that she has spun?
Well, she wants me to earn her respect. It's not about earning your respect. I want to prove to myself that I can go the best. And when I can prove to you that I can go, I want you to shake my hand.
Interesting. And Rache, a lot of people, a lot of fans say that you have the respect of the locker room. So is it just Thunder's respect that you're looking for, or is this going to be a way of proving yourself right in the eyes of the Mission Pro universe?
It's not about the Mission Pro universe. It's about the wrestling community. A lot of people have been sleeping on Rache. In this match, they won't be sleeping on me anymore. I'm taking everything.
Ooh, taking everything.
See that face? I haven't seen her that serious. That's exactly what I was looking for, Bougie. We still have like what is May 2nd. You still have a month in like a couple days for you to keep having that, game face on.
Mm-hmm.
Because June 15th, that face is probably you're gonna start crying. It's gonna make you cry. For sure, I'm gonna make you cry.
Ooh, I don't know if you're going to be the only one making people cry. Bujikana, how are you going to approach this match? I mean, obviously, we don't want you to have any secrets, but in general, how is this match different than like a title match? Is there more at stake, proving Thunder wrong, or is this just another stepping stone to show everybody that how talented you already are?
I'm going against one of the best wrestlers in the world. I have to train. I have to prepare. This is not a game. This is real life. This will set my career in a different trajectory. So I need this. I need to go.
Absolutely. I think so. What, Thunder, your thoughts? You're clapping. Your bravo. Is this the out? Is this the bougie kind of that you wanted to see?
Absolutely. Why do you think I push people? Just because I want to be a nuance? Because I want to be a perra? Well, maybe I want to be a perra. So but the bottom line, and this is what I told Izzy, which by the way, yesterday was her natalicio, and fortunately she's getting older, so I can beat her ass when she turns 18. Yes, like that's exactly what I was looking from you, Bougie. And I'm excited because it's May 2nd, and I cannot wait for the rest of the couple weeks that are coming to see what else you have to say. I mean, because I was pretty clear what I had to say about you. And I told you it's not personal. It is absolutely not personal. It's just certain things that I see that need to be like stir up a little bit. So by the time you get cooked, you come out as a new person and you come out and be like, all right, I see it. She helped me. I know she helped me. This obstacle really helped me to become a better wrestler.
So, Rache, what do you think about the way that Thunder set this up? I mean, it sounds like if you lose to Thunder, Thunder was right that you weren't ready. But if you beat Thunder, is Thunder going to take credit? Is it basically Thunder was right that you needed to be fired up? I mean, it doesn't sound like. It sounds like win or lose, it's Thunder's taking credit for it. What are your thoughts on that?
Now, to be honest, yes, I did need a little fire lit under me. But Thunder, you didn't have to cost me the title. If you wanted a match, you could have just said, Rache.
I totally disagree with that because sometimes when we don't get what we want in life and what we think we deserve, we work harder for what we want in life. And that is the reason why I stepped in. Not only because I like La Princesa and I think that the world of her and she's mi numero uno, but it's because you need this, Bougie. You need to understand. If you don't stir up and you don't have more obstacles in your life and you don't have something just to like go through it, you're just not going to taste it when you get it. You get it? I'm not trying to be mean. I'm not trying to be despiteful. I'm not trying to put you down. That's not the purpose of this. The purpose is that you need to understand life is not easy. Things are not going to come your way that you want them, even if you go 1, 2, 3 times. But they will come. But you have to overcome bigger and more nastier obstacles. And that is Thunder Rosa for you, La Jefa at Mission Pro Wrestling.
Well, I have to ask this question, Thunder. It sounds like that's true unless you're a princessa, because I don't see you going out of your way to teaching Tiffany these lessons. In fact, quite the opposite. You're almost like a lawnmower parent, making things easier. I mean, that would have been a great lesson for La Princesa Tiffany Nieves to learn, losing the title to La Bujicana, but then you stepped in. Why do you feel like Tiffany Nieves doesn't need to learn these lessons that Bujicana does?
She's going the right way. She's doing the right thing. She has the right look. She has the right look in life and the right look in professional wrestling. And she's Latina, she's Puerto Rican. Latinos, we stick together and we try to help each other. So, I used to help La Bujicana before, but like I said, I see certain things. I see certain talents that need to be brought from the bottom to the top, and I feel like I have those skills to do that because I poked the bear, and I poked the bear so much so she just took it very personal, and I wasn't trying to make it personal at all. Like, Buji, you need to understand, it comes from a care place. Like, it comes from a place in where I see it and I have to say something because nobody else is going to tell you in the locker room. And of course, because I'm a jefa and I write your checks, of course I am going to tell you. And of course, I'm going to put you through the ringer. And of course, I'm going to win. But if I don't, which I don't think that's going to happen, you're going to learn your lesson one way or another. And you know what? I'm going to move on and maybe blame you for that or maybe blame somebody else. I don't care. I'm going to keep moving forward.
Bujicana, your thoughts, your reply to the learning tree, Thunder Rosa. In fact, it sounded like she's taking credit for your earlier victories.
Thunder, I've been at Mission Pro since 2000. I was at Southern Star Brewing in Conroe. I bust my behind and my cone to push myself to where I am right now.
Yes.
And you want to bring me to the learning tree? I'm ready to learn. Let's go.
All right. Class is in session, and I'm not the professional wrestling. I don't want to take that away from her, okay? But class is in session. These life lessons with Thunder Rosa are in session. And thanks for coming to my show.
Oh, wow. Well, thank you both for coming to our show here. This has been fantastic. I can't wait for the 5th. It's 15th. How many? We're 6 weeks away? Yeah. I can't believe it. So 6 weeks you got for this epic showdown. I guess we can make it official. Is it official? It's going to be Thunder Rosa versus La Bujicana.
I am not running away from this match. I promise you, because I really do feel you need the lessons from very near future Dr. Rosa,
PhD. Interesting. Just don't do PhD because that I don't think you want to do that at all. All right. Well, let's go final words. Since I started with you, Thunder, let's go final words. Bujicana, what your thoughts heading into Summer Lovin'? Boy, what an ironic name for an event. Summer Lovin'. I don't think there's a whole lot of love here. Your final thought.
I just talked about
tough love.
The important part of tough love and what I'm bringing to the damn table. Like, you didn't get the message. I know, Buji. It's going to be hot. It's going to be heated. Enjoy the process. It's a very tough process to become a better individual, a better wrestler. And that is what you need. And that's what I'm going to bring to the table, Buji. But I'm going to let you finish this. Sorry.
Thank you, Kanye. She's going to let you finish. All right. So for spicy, hot, scalding hot lovin' coming up on the 15th, your thoughts, Bujicana?
La Bujicana is ready to bring all the spice to La Jefa.
All right. The spice is coming. And I think we're going to see a different Bujicana. We're going to see the best clash with La Jefa, La Mera Mera. Awesome stuff. And I'm excited for it too. Thank you both for joining me. Make sure you check out on June 15th. And there's sponsorships are now open. Do you feel like sponsoring Lobuzhikana for this epic victory that she's heading towards? Or are you fired up for La Mera Mera and want to sponsor her next victory? Sponsorship's open. Reach out to Mission Pro Wrestling for Thunder Rosa and Rache Chanel. I am not Myndrunner, Myndrunner. I'm Myndrunner for Mission Control, sponsored by Dynamite Download, and we will see you again soon. Make sure you check us out again tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern for our AEW stuff. But I'm excited for Mission Pro. Scorching hot, sizzling, burning, scalding, Summer 11, and tough love from La Mera Mera. Thank you all.
Smooches.